William Hill is a betting and gaming company. On a typical Saturday, over 5 million messages get processed through our system. We have a complex platform whereby we have over 400 microservices running, and trying to find where the error is within 400 apps can be quite challenging. So when we've got the right observability, when we've got things like open telemetry and we can trace, it helps reduce our MTTR. When it came to security, within William Hill and within trading, we used a number of tools such as container security scanning, we had container runtime scanning, we also had security scanning integrated into our pipelines. However, a lot of this information would be surfaced to the SRE team or to the InfoSec team. And us at William Hill, what New Relic and the vulnerability management tool enabled us to do was present and surface that data to the developers. So ultimately, the developers were in charge of their vulnerabilities for their applications. The SRE team was in charge of the vulnerability on a container level and on an infrastructure level. And this basically improved our ways of working. So rather than there being a dependency on, let's say, the engineering teams waiting for InfoSec or waiting for SRE team to provide some data, they were able to go into New Relic themselves, produce an NRQL query and find out about any vulnerabilities they have within their stack. They can then go back onto the platform and see that this vulnerability has actually been patched. New Relic provides a tool that shows you when the vulnerability was last seen. So as an engineering team, they would have the confidence that this has now been mitigated. If we took the Log4j, for example, it took us a few hours to understand the impact within trading, to understand the number of apps. We also had to do a lot of manual work to create the scripts, to surface that data. Now it would take approximately 30 minutes to collate all the information from New Relic. So us communicating with InfoSec and providing the data when they ask for it has drastically improved. For us as a team to use vulnerability management, we didn't have to do anything. Essentially, we got it out of the box. Instead of us focusing on how to integrate, how to get the data, we were focusing on how to make the data more useful.